I'm sorry about earlier if you were on and my wife called in the middle of it and I didn't know how to pause it or anything like that. So I'm going to try this again. We are discussing the video by Amor Russell, which his channel is called The Gnostic Revelation Mystery. And I encourage you to go on his YouTube and check it out. But in this video, we're going to do a short segment on what he's talking about: higher understanding and lower understanding. Basically, the basic understanding of Christianity and the higher or Judaism or anything, any religion. So let's take a look at this as I share screen. Okay, and I'm going to go this, share, and push play here. He always has the best intros and videos. It's fantastic. His work is great. Nothing else for video quality.
In Matthew 13, verse 11, Jesus answered and said unto them, Because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom, but to them it is not given. And one thing I wanted to share with everyone is that when we teach on two different levels. For example, Jesus Christ himself had two levels of teaching. He taught an outer teaching to the public, and then he had an inner revelation teaching that he taught to his initiated disciples. He said himself, For I have given you the mysteries of the kingdom, but to those that are without, I did not give them that. And so there's two different levels of teaching you find throughout the scriptures. There's the outer teaching to the public, and there's the inner teaching to the initiated disciples. There's the outer gospel of mainstream salvation, and there's the inner gospel of non-duality or inner divine Gnostic revelation. Two different ways to teach, and neither one of them is wrong because they lead one from the outer court to the inner temple teachings of Jesus Christ. So see, there's an outer teaching to the public, and there's an inner teaching to those that are ready for a non-dual Gnostic revelation.
Hold on one second, folks. I'm trying to get my mouse here. There, stop sharing. So and what he says is so true, because even in Billy Phillips, who's with the Kabbalah Center, he teaches on Jesus Redacted, a course that he teaches, and he teaches the very same thing. And in every mystery school, you see that there's an outer teaching and an inner teaching, and they're both necessary. Because one thing a friend of mine on Messenger, Neo Anderson, and I have been talking about lately is what really matters in everyone is an elevation of your spirit. And there's people that are not ready. And I shared with him that my father, who died about 4 years ago, was a wonderful Christian person, and he never got into the higher understandings. He was in the Bashat, the lower levels, but you couldn't ask for a better man who loved God and his neighbors. And that's where he needed to be. And it's fantastic. His life was great because of that. My journey's a little different. I'm more into the higher, not because I'm any better or any smarter. If nothing else, I'm not smarter. But it's the journey that I am on, is to find that higher nature, that Christology, that Mashiach inside of me, that divine, that spark within me. So in everything that you do and everything that you say, every person that you deal with, you need to understand the level of where they're at. And that's not a demeanor. That's not bad. That's not a bad thing. But you can join with conversation with anyone wherever they're at to try to help them, pull them along the way to a higher path. Judaism, Hinduism, Christianity, Islam, it doesn't matter. You've got to find a point of unity with them and understand the basics. Being that I was brought up in the church in all different denominations, I have a good starting point with talking with people. But I have a choice to make, to either blow up the conversation and blow their religion, or to get with them, walk hand in hand with them, and to bring them to higher understanding. That's your mission today. Find peace, goodness, learn both sides of the fences of religion so that you're able to help everyone. Hope this was good. See you next time. Thank you so much.